Hey, it's Marcus from Featurebase, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can create multilingual changelog releases. So you can translate your product updates into over 40 different languages, and the only thing you have to do is to provide the translation, and Featurebase will automatically show users the right version of the changelog based on their browser language settings. So if somebody's browser is in Spanish and you have Spanish enabled, then they will be able to see the Spanish version of the changelog. And this also applies to emails and widgets. So how to set this up? You go to the settings, Changelogs, and you first have to enable the languages that you want to support. So in my example, I only want to support Spanish. And then out of those enabled languages, you have to select which one is the default fallback language. If somebody's browser language is in French, for example, then that's not included right now, and the fallback language would be English. So once you have set this up, you go back to the changelog dashboard, and I have a changelog draft over here, and you can select the translation version, or like the locale, from this upper breadcrumb menu, and I'm going to select Spanish. And now I can provide the translation. So I'm going to change like the title to a bit so you can differentiate between the updates. And I'm going to quickly copy and paste the translated version the changelog. And now, as you can see on the English version of the changelog, we have 10 subscribers because by default everybody is an English subscriber. It's the default language, but we haven't defined any Spanish subscribers, so right now it's 0. You can do so when you're syncing customers to Featurebase. You can define their locale basically. And now when you start publishing the changelog, you also can see like whether you want to publish in the following languages, whether you maybe want to only send the English people the changelog or vice versa, and whether you want the widgets to also provide translated versions based on the locale. Let's say I want to do everything and publish the changelog. Now when I go back to the public page, I'm going to refresh quickly, and nice. So now I still see the English version of the update because my browser language is not in Spanish and the default language is in English, but I can also manually, and users can as well, manually select the locale. So I chose Spanish, it translates the UI, it also translates the changelog UI, the date, etc. And it shows me the translated version of the changelog. But for Spanish speaking users, it would automatically show them the Spanish version of the changelog as well as the UI. So that's a really strong way you can basically translate your product updates so everybody always has the updates in their native languages.